Yes, yes. Hi, everybody over there and social media land. Well, YouTubers and Facebookers. Welcome to another episode of the Question Line Show with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. And that is moi. Yes, indeed, we are in Friday Eve and Friday. So you know what we do is buy one, get one free days, honey. Yes, indeed. God is good that He gave us 2 days for the price of one. And because we're talking about price, we're talking about now. That is gift giving season. We're talking about getting prices here and there and good price and bad price and all sort of price and sale price, clearance price and all that stuff. Oh, God in His lovely mind, He said, I'm giving you two for the price of one. Anybody love two for the price of one? Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it don't. So guess what? But when God grants it, it is the best thing ever. We do not complain about that. So it is Friday evening and it is Friday. And as you know, we are in the gift giving season. Whatever season, whatever holiday you are celebrating, I say happy holidays to you. But however, it is a gift giving season. And if you tune in for the first 5-6 minutes of this streaming, you see that I spotlighted some stuff. What are they? There are some gift ideas I put over there for you. Just in case you are struggling to find a gift, I put up some gifts. And one of my main things for gift giving, those are books. So if you notice, there are a lot of books that I spotlighted over there. Some that just came out last month, some that have been out, it doesn't matter. Books. I personally like to give books. I personally like to recommend that you give a book. When you give a book to anyone, even the baby that was born yesterday, listen, it is knowledge that you are handing over. So I recommend that you give books as a gift. Don't sit there and try to think, what am I supposed to buy for this one? What am I supposed to buy for that one? What am I supposed to buy that? Listen, you get a book for $20 and less. Buy the book. You are gonna sit there going with all them like, oh, I should get you this. No. First thing first, get a book. A mama just got married, somebody just got married, and all that good stuff. Buy a book. Somebody having a baby shower, buy a book. Somebody's having a birthday, buy a book. We in the gift giving season, Christmas, Jewish holiday, whatever holiday you're celebrating, buy a book. I'm not gonna say that any longer. Buy a book. But anyway, with that said, listen, we are going to roll into our episode tonight because we are going to talk about charging up, because I know you're out there using your card. Charge in your card. Yes, I know you're out there. My daddy always say, use your cash, honey. Use your cash, baby. Ain't not charging up nothing. Use your cash, right? Use your card. You're out there charging up and like, I got this today. I got a good sale. Why? Because I just charged it. I just charged on my card. You got a cost. I don't walk with cash. I charge it. Right? So we want to charge stuff. But let me tell you something. The best thing to do is to charge your own self. Charge your destiny. Charge your life. Yes, indeed. Put a charge upon you. Because there's a charge already on you with all the greatness that you have inside of you. Last time we talked about all the unique things that are that we have. All the unique go back and find last episode. All the little that represented your special, unique self, okay? And you go up in there and you just utilize them. So with that said, let us roll right into it. If you are watching this for the first time, you never heard of the Question Live Show before, you never heard of Verona Willis-Brown, you never heard of the All You Free Enough platform, honey, welcome. This is your special treat because it is your first time. And because it is your first time, you get special welcome. Yes, darling, you do get special welcome because first timers, let me tell you something. There's something about you showing up. It's always a treat for you. So I like for you to come on in, wave to me, yes indeed, by putting your virtual hand in the comment section, say you're waving, and put first timer. It's not that I want to just call you out that you're a first timer. First timers are special. It's like having a new baby in the family. Okay, or getting a new hairstyle, new makeup, new jewelry, all that stuff. You get excited when there's something new happening, even a new day. That is the most important thing, that you got a new day. You're supposed to be excited. So we want to welcome you. So please put in the comment section that it is your first time. Now, for those of you who are showing up for the second, third, fourth, fifth, anytime after the first, simply means you are a returning audience. Absolutely. And if you are a returning audience, I welcome you. Just stay, because when you show up, I show up, we show up together. And what happens? We become an extended family. We expand our family, and what happens? Now we become a big family. For those of you who are returning, you know that I talk about myself all the time, that I am from a big family. And when I see people come on in, it just reminds me of my big family. So guess what happened? I like taking people, I adapt you in as a family member, yes indeed. Because the more you come on in, is the more I'm like, my family is expanding. So come on in and let us just go on this journey together. Now, here, this part is for the newbies. Yes, this part is for the newbies. Newbies, we do have some rules here. Yes, indeed. Yes, we have some. Now, when I say rules, don't let your heart go scatter or your mind go scatter, because I say rules. Rules are everywhere that we go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to temple, you go to synagogue, you just go around the entire world. There are rules. Some we make, some we break, some we abide by, some we create on our way. Whatever the case is, here on the Question Live Show, we have a few that are called house rules. How many? Just five. So let us go over them really quick of what are the 5 basic house rules that we have here. First one is, if you are watching me right now and you wave to me and I acknowledge you in the audience, this is not only for the newbies, this is for everybody, and you're watching me and you wave to me and say, hi, how you doing, howdy, hola, bonjour, whatever you want to say, you just say hello. I will acknowledge you by spotlighting your name on the screen. When I spotlight your name on the screen, it just simply means that you are in the live audience. And if you're in the live audience, I ask you kindly just to go right there in the middle section. You see the word share. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with us. Absolutely. Sharing the live is like getting yummy, fresh food that just come off the stove or out the oven. The one that your mama cooked, or your papi, or your booby, or guess what? Your granny. Somebody cooked the food, and because somebody cooked the food and it tastes so good, it now become your favorite meal. And what is your favorite meal? You would like to share it with somebody. You see, my mama once told me never withhold food from anyone. So once you're getting some good food, you want to share it with somebody. Yes, you want to share it. So click that share button. Now, if you are watching this and I did not spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay, or you just want to be in the corner just looking in and don't say hi to us. But anywho, it don't matter. If you're watching the replay, go in the comment section and hashtag replay. And let us know what is it that you learn right here. Because this is a teaching platform where we come on in and we learn, we teach so we could grow. Why? Because we are students and teachers at the same time with the same intention. And that is to learn something and then to teach it to somebody else. So what? We can replenish the earth. Good. Now with that said, let me tell you something. We hear this all the time. Sharing is caring. No. That sounds so fluid, that we say that so fluidly that it becomes nothing to us. Sharing is a part of our DNA, and caring is a part of our DNA, honey. And we want to put those two together and become great sharers of the world. When we become great sharers of the world and great carers of the world, we'll have a better world. Because the world needs people to care, and the world needs people to share. Oftentimes we hear share, and the first thing that will pop in our head, sharing our money. It's not about sharing your money, it's sharing about valuable information. Your smile, your space, your gifts, your talent. So it's not about wealth. When we are sharing, we want to share that which we have in us, which is greatness. Good. Now that is rule number 1. Rule number 2 is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon, color pencil, whatever it is. It could be a piece of feather. If it is a piece of feather, you need some ink, some paint to dip it in and to scrabble away. Where? Oh, in your notebook or on a piece of paper. If you don't have your writing tools, that is fine by us. You are going to go on your electronic device, yes, the one that you are watching me on, because you are not sitting in the guest chair, so you are watching me on something. Go in there and scroll until you find a blank page. That blank page is saying that use me, utilize me. That's why they created it. If you're on a computer, you find the word word, and you're going to go in there and use it up. Now, if you're watching me from one electronic device and you have another one called your cell phone, you are going to open it just the same way. And when you open it, you are going to scroll on in and find a blank page in there. It is called the notepad section. You are going to utilize it just the same way. Now, if you don't have that, that is fine. You're still going to stay on your cell phone. And you are going to text back to yourself. Now, the show is called the Question Live Show. And the first question you should be asking, Verona, what is it that you are telling us to text back, to write down, to do all this stuff? Good. As your host, I am responsible to answer your question. You see, here on the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I encourage you to write them down. Yes, indeed, write them down for several reasons. When we write things down, we extract the very thoughts out of our head and we are putting them on paper, and now it becomes reality because it's looking back at us. What are in our head? It is your dreams, our vision, our passion, our goals. They're in there. So we want to get them out and we want to write them down so we can go at them with full speed ahead. Yes, indeed. Another reason is when you write one word equals to sentences and sentences and sentences. And those sentences equal to paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And those paragraphs can equal to pages and pages and pages. As a result of all those pages, you might just end up with a book. And not only a book, but you might just become the next published author. And I will welcome you right here on the show, because here we take your story, your book, work in progress, so we could build together, grow together, but most of all, support each other. When we support each other, you will see that we become stronger. When we support each other, you see that we grow better as a family, as a community, and as the world. So yes, indeed, write things down. We, as writers, we like to write our own story, and then we attempt to write yours, but it's not as effective as you writing your own story or telling your own story. Why? Because we all have a story deep down inside of us, and I am here to encourage you to bring those stories out. Yes, indeed. Bring them out so they can be a solution to somebody else's situation. They can add up to a solution. They can add up to a circumstances. They can give somebody courage. They can give somebody strength. They can give somebody boldness to let them understand that they are not alone. That somebody's here going through it. Somebody survived it. Somebody's like, man, you're not by yourself. I know how that works. So that is what we would like to do. So that's why I am here. Now, as we talk about solution, let us go to the next rule. The next rule is grab yourself something to drink. Whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, or soda, popsicle. I don't recommend soda. Soda, popsicle, whatever, smoothie, shake, porridge, soup, broth, whatever it is that you're drinking, put in the comment section that you are drinking something. You don't got to tell me what is it that you're drinking on this Friday Eve or this Friday. No, 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 no. Whatever you are drinking, that is not my business. The reason why I said to put that you're drinking something is because here on the Question Live Show, we like to celebrate. And when we celebrate from your small win to your big win and so forth. So whatever it is that you have to celebrate today, come on in, put in the comment section so we can celebrate together. Whether it is your birthday, your anniversary, you got proposed to, you found out you're having a baby, you just had a baby, you went back to school, you developed yourself a little bit more, you wrote one word down towards your goal. It's your children's birthday. It's your family's birthday. Somebody's birthday. It is the neighbor's birthday and you knew about it. You want to give a shout out to somebody. Hello, your country is celebrating something. Your culture is celebrating something. Come on in and put it in the comment section. So guess what? We could raise our containers together and we say cheers to you. When we celebrate each other, it is a form of support. So we ask you to come on in and celebrate each other. Whatever they're celebrating, come on in so we can celebrate each other. Another reason why I asked you to drink something is because here I am doing all the talking. And I encourage you just to drink on my behalf. Yes, honey. Because if I stop to drink, I'm going to leave you hanging and that is not a good idea. Now, even though I said you might be drinking any of those things I listed, I personally would like to recommend that you drink water. Water quenches thirst. It flushes the body of toxin and it flourishes the skin. Yes, indeed. It flourishes the skin. I'm not a medical doctor, but I know a thing or two. So let's drink our water. Now, as we talk about drinking, if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, please go now and you're going to come right back and grab your seat right here in the Question Live Show. Why? Because your seat is reserved. Your seat is reserved, not only reserved, but you got your name on it, and not only that. Your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talent, your passion, your purpose, your destiny is sitting there. All your dreams and vision, they're sitting on that seat. And just like the seat of life, we dare not give up our seat. But if you decide to give up your seat, that is you giving up your birthright. We are not in the business for that. We are in the business of come together, work together, ignite together so we can become a galaxy of great people doing great things, making a great impact on this earth. We want to replenish the earth. So therefore, we need to come together. Ladies, you know that. And where we go, there's a line to a bathroom. So if you are outside and there's a line to the bathroom, just excuse yourself and say, can I use the bathroom? Use the other bathroom, and then you're going to come right back. When you get back here, if you don't see your seat, let me tell you something. Nobody took your seat because nobody cannot take your seat in this life. Your seat is personalized. Nobody can have it. It might look a little bit crowded, but if you don't see your seat, you just stand in position, sit in position, whatever you got to do. But be in position, because when you are in position, there is a position for you. When you are in position, let me remind you of something. We are all on this journey called life. And we all want to build a success story. However you define success, that's up to you. But let me remind you of something, or let me inform you of something. No one can succeed by themselves. Absolutely no. Whether you're in position as the prime minister, the president, the vice president, the mayor, the governor, the teacher, the student, everybody, whatever profession you are in, you did not get there by yourself. And you cannot succeed by yourself. So let us get this message together that we need each other. The world will be a better place when we get this concept. Good. Now, with that said, the next baby rule is, baby, if I say something and it resonates with you, whether it touch your heart or your mind, put yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section simply mean that you are lining yourself up with this conversation. You are lining yourself up with what is happening here. You say, oh, it's like your moment. Oh, your light bulb went off. Oh, yes. Because it hit a spot. It's like you eat a good plate of food. You're like, yes, that tastes so good. It hit the spot. You're hungry and it hit a spot. You're like, ooh, that hit the spot. That is what you put there. And another reason why I said for you to put yes, because when I look in the comment section and I see yes or whatever conversation you're holding there, it is simply mean that you are holding a conversation with me, because this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue, which is a conversation between you and I. So we want to have a conversation. I like when you hold a conversation with me so I don't feel so lonely. I told you I'm from a big family and somebody's always talking. Guess what? That person was never me. That person was never me doing all the talking, but there's always somebody in the family talking. But that was never me. So with that said, let me tell you something. We are going to go into tonight's episode. And as we go into tonight's episode, let me go on over here and welcome those who are in the audience. Yes, indeed. Well, first of all, if you went to use the bathroom and you're taking a long time and you don't want to get back here on time, we are leaving you, because life don't wait on you no way, no how. So we are leaving you. If you're taking long, that is your business. That is none of my business, whether you're taking long or not. So with that said, let me go on over here in the audience. And I see Sharon is in the audience. Let me tell you something. Welcome, Sharon. Sharon is a VIP. Sharon is a VIP. She earned her VIP badge. She is a VIP, so she's up front. She like, listen, I'm in front row. She grabbed her seat. Yes, indeed. You got to come on up in here to earn your VIP badge. Welcome, VIP Sharon. And I see Queen Sister over there. Sister Georgia is here too. She's a VIP. Yes, indeed. She earned her badge as a VIP indeed. So she's up front as well. So I want to say to you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now listen to me. If you are watching this and you don't want to say hi to us because somewhere you feel shy, that's fine by us. But if you notice, we say hi to each other. Yes, we do. We say hi to each other because why? We are family and we like to greet each other. So don't feel shy. I mean, some might do get shy too. Okay. Something might do get shy, but that's beside the point. Come on in and say hi to us so we can build together. Yes, indeed. So we are in Friday Eve. Yes, indeed. Georgia is dancing. She was listening to the music. I know you were listening to the music and you were dancing, Georgia. Yes, indeed. Yes, you were dancing. I know you were sitting right there dancing. I was dancing too. Yes. So this is how we do it up in here. Yes, I am so happy to see you. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Which one? Yes. You know, jingle bells, like jingle bells all the way. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Yes, indeed. So we are rolling in. Hi, see another VIP coming in there. We see Queen Sister over there, Paulette. She is a VIP. Yes, indeed. So she's up front. She got VIP tickets. She is up front as well. She earned her VIP badge. So let me tell you something. If you are new to this show, you might want to come on in and start earning your badge. How do you earn your VIP badge? We will go over that. You got to show up and take action. You can't just show up and look cute. No, you can't just show up and just like what Georgia said, my jingle, all of the earrings and all sort of stuff. You can't just show up and look cute. Right now we're in the 14th day of Christmas. But you know, that's not all. We are in gift giving season. We are in 14th day of gift giving. So if you came in late, we put up some spotlight. I add some new gift item, honey. So if you missed the new item that I put up, you want to go back I watch the replay. Or don't you worry about that. I'm going to show them again at the last couple minutes of the show. I will put those up again. So tonight we are going to roll on up into something. We are going to do some charging up in here. If you have your card, your credit card or whatever card you have, you want to charge up stuff. Charging kind of make things a little bit easier somehow. Because you just like swipe, go. You don't gotta be sitting there calculating how much money. Oh, it's $34.99. You sit there calculating out your $20 bill or your $10 bill or whatever bills. You don't gotta be calculating out nothing. Charge my card, please. Charge my card, please. So you see how life get a little bit easier when you're like, charge my card, please. Charge. So charging is a little bit easy. So what is your card charged up? Is it all charged up? Did you go and you just charge everything? Charge, tap, swipe, all those kind of method. Is your card charged up? Now when we're talking about your card, what card are we talking about? We're talking about the card of life. Yes, indeed. We are talking about the card of life. Your life. We're talking about the card of life. You see, we oftentimes just go to the store and we charge up stuff. We oftentimes like, oh yeah, use my card. Just charge it. But how many of you know that when we don't charge ourselves, we are losing out. We are losing out. Yes, indeed. We are losing out when we don't charge ourselves, charge our destiny, charge our purpose, charge our gifts, charge our talent. We all got gifts and talent piled up in us, and we got to utilize it. Lord knows we are in the 14th day of December. How many more days to go? I was never good in math, so whatever the amount of days left for 2023 to be finished, let me tell you something. Lord knows we should not be going out of 2023 not fully charged up. We got to be charged up. We got to be charged up, fully charged. Like, you know when you have your cell phone, you're like, oh, my phone needs some charging. Is your phone charged up? Yes. So what happened to your destiny if your phone is charged, your computer is charged, or your electronic device charged up, just in case? What happened to your life? What happened to that destiny? Yeah, that is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about how we are going to get charged up on it. Because you see, y'all know me. For those of you who are returning, y'all know when I get charged up, honey. I get charged up. I sometimes have to pull out my fan. When I get charged up, honey, my fan stays right here with me. Because sometimes when I get all charged up, I get all excited. And I have to pull out my fan and get all of that good stuff. Yes, indeed. So we want to be charged up, honey. We want to be charged up so we can roll on. Yes, we charge up that we are alive and well. Hello, that's a good reason to be charged up, honey. We're supposed to be going. So tonight we're going to talk about is your card charged? Your card of life is charged. And how are we going to charge up our card? How are we going to do this? We're going to go over maybe seven ways that we can charge up our life card. We talk about MasterCard, Discover card, all that stuff. Life card. We want to talk about our life card. First one, we are going to talk about how to charge up our card. The first one is, and I mean the first and most important one, very first one is to seek God. Seek counsel from God. Seek God because why? God is our creator. We want to seek the creator. If he created us, then he knows. Hello, somebody. If God created us, then he knows. So this is our card. We're going to charge up tonight. Listen to me. Stay with me. If the creator created us, he knows. You know exactly from the amount of hair you got on your head, your eyelash. Have you ever stopped to count your eyelash? Have you ever stopped to count your eyebrows? I'm just saying God knows. God knows. He knows. So that's the first thing that we got to do to charge up the card of life. Charge it up so we can live out our purpose. And the first way we got to do this is to seek the Creator's guidance. seek God. Seek him. Seek him while he is near. Seek him while he is near. Yes, honey. And when we say near, we mean it right here. It right here. Because guess what? We're in his image. So when we seek him, he really near. The only time we don't get to seek him when we're near because we gone. And even when we go to the forest part, he's like, I'm with you still. I'm following you. Why? Because when we think about God is following us, we think about is the shadow that's following us. Have you ever walked away past your shadow? Simply when we are in the shadow of God. Have you ever walked away and left your shadow like, hey, don't follow me? Your shadow is in front of you and say, hey, don't follow me. No. So the first thing that we are going to do to charge up, to make sure that our car fully charged is to, right, he's omnipresent. That's the first thing that we are going to do is to seek God. They have a new thing now in New York. They're going to call it the Omni card. I think they got it from God. They got that idea right there. They said the Omni card, okay? Omnipresent. No, it's the Omni card. Is the Omni card going everywhere with you? Like omnipresent like God? So, I'm just saying. So the first thing we're going to do is to seek God. Second thing that we are going to do, we want to make a promise. A solid promise. A solid promise with our purpose. We want to make a solid promise to ourselves that we are going through this, that we are going to make it, that we are going to accomplish. We want to make a solid promise. I vow to this. You know, sometimes when people get married, they're like, I vow to do this. I promise this. I promise that. You say to your child, I promise to this. I promise to that. When we promise somebody something, we are making a solid vow that this is what we are going to do. Therefore, for us to be fully charged up, yes, we gotta promise ourselves, solid, I vow to you, my destiny, that we are going to be together. I vow to you, my goals, my dreams, my talents, my passion, that we are going to be together. I promise you that we are going to take action together until death do us part. Until death do us part. We make these vows all the time when we are having these matrimonial vows and when we are in church and all this stuff. I vow until death do us part. Let us make a solid promise with ourselves. A solid promise with our goals. I vow to take action towards my goal. I vow to be devoted toward my goal. I vow to be faithful towards my goal. Make a promise to yourself. Make that solid promise to yourself. And you'll see. Nobody will make this vow for you. Nobody will make this promise for you because you want to be fully charged up. You know, like, oh, I'm on 17%. You go, you check your phone. I'm on 17%. I need some charge. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. We want to make that promise. And then when we make that promise to our goals, we got so many more days left in 2023. And when we make that solid promise, we want to fall in love with ourselves. Just to say we fall in love. Any relationship that you're going in, you fall in love, fell in love. You want to fall in love with yourself, that when you fall in love with yourself, all the energy is bursting from you. All the energy is just like, yes, I am fully charged. Now let's go. Fall in love with yourself. Every day, every waking moment is that moment to fall in love with yourself. Do not sit there and say, oh, when I this, oh, when I that, oh, when I have, oh, when I have, oh, when I who, when I what. No, Do not go into that when mode, okay? Do not go in that mode. Oh, when I have enough of this. Oh, when I have enough of that. No. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. And you will see that the goal that you are going after, your purpose, they are smiling. When you fall in love, listen to me. I know you're right here watching me. I know y'all fell in love before. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Whoever you fell in love with before, you fell in love with Jesus, your husband, your boo, whoever. You fell in love. I know there was some big old grin on your face. Okay? Anywhere you fell in love, you fell in love with this, you fell in love with that. You got big smile, you got big cheer, you're like, ooh, we together. And you have all these love languages and all this nice talking, sweet talking, and all this lovey-dovey stuff and all these things. We are in the holiday season. You might be like, oh, I want to get my boo something because I'm still in love with my boo. All that stuff, okay? Whatever the case is, you want to fall in love with you. So you can sit there and you smile because what? I always say that when you get a glimpse of where you are going, you're supposed to be more charged up. Your card supposed to be fully charged up. Swipe and go. Insert and go. Tap and go. Be in love with yourself. So you will see that your card of life, your life card, your destiny card, your future card, your gold card is charged up. You don't got to sit there like, oh my God, I got to go charge. I only got 2%. No. When you got 2%, you can only probably say 2 words. 2 words like, oh my God, my phone is dying. Cling! And it's gone. You want to have some good percent. You want to have your phone well charged up when you're going on a journey. For many of you, I know you've been on journeys. Whether you go on vacation, whatever the case is, you're going outside of your house in the morning. You're not leaving your house with 2% battery charge up on your phone. Absolutely not. You're not leaving your house with a 2% charge. You are going to even charge it from overnight. It's the same thing. You are going on this journey called life. You are building your success story. Therefore, you're supposed to be fully charged up. Yes, I fall in love with my bed every night. There you go. So anywhere you look at it, you're falling. Yeah, you fell in love with something. Honey, I try to. I'm with Paula than that. I'm like, hey, babe, let's get this thing going. I gotta get my beauty sleep. Let's wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? Let's wrap this up. Let's do this. Yes. So I am agreeing with you. I thought it. Listen, man. I get to my bed. I'm like, hello, I am here. Let's get this thing going. I fall in love with my bed. My bed be like, yeah, we welcome you. So we want to fall in love with our bed, of course. Yes, after a whole day work, you want to be a whole bonding moment in your bed. It's a bonding moment. You want to like, yeah, we working this out. Right? We want to work it out. Yes, we want to work it out in that bed. Good is good. I like that idea too, because I do the same thing. So I'm not mad with you. I do the same thing. Yes, ma'am. I do the same thing. So we fall in love with something. Now, when we fall in love with ourselves, what we are going to do, we are going to seek wisdom. We are going to go back to the first one. And the first one is to go back to God and say, God, I need wisdom and guidance to get through. I need wisdom and guidance to see an open door. I need wisdom and guidance to see a little window. I need wisdom and guidance to see a little glimpse of where I'm going. I need wisdom and guidance. I showed up. I took action. I believe I took action. I believe I took effective action. I believe I did something great. I believe, okay, I need some guidance and some wisdom. So we're going to go right back to the source. The only place you're going to get wisdom, honey, it is not in Macy's, okay? I'm just saying I wasn't trying to call no names, but I'm saying you're not gonna get wisdom up in no store or online. You cannot buy wisdom. You cannot charge up wisdom with your credit card. You cannot go online and charge up wisdom. Wisdom only, and I mean absolutely, absolutely no question. Wisdom is only from the Creator. Only from the Creator. I'm in love with God and then myself, husband, family, and friends. And that's how I stay in love. Because when you fall, can you imagine? You fall. I hate anybody there to pick you up. Don't be falling up in love with something that cannot pick you up. You fall in love with the bed is like, yeah, I cushion you. You fall in love with somebody, if they're not there to pick you up, you can't. Don't be falling in love with nobody that's not going to pick you up. Don't be falling in love with things that's not going to cushion you and pick you up, like Paula says she fell in love with her bed. And don't be falling in love with the bed and the bed is not there to, cushion you. Yes. Because when you fall in love now, you're like, hey. You feel secure in there. You want to be in there. Falling in there. So if you're in something, what happened? It don't lock you in there, honey. When you're in something, it does cover you. So what happened? Wisdom is that. You want to get that wisdom blanket, baby. You want to get that wisdom blanket, honey. When you get that wisdom blanket, let me tell you, it is all coming from the Creator, period. That's where your guidance going to come from. It comes from hearing the word of God. That is the only place. You're not going to go into the store and charge up wisdom. Oh, I need to buy wisdom. How much a pound for wisdom? I try to tell you. If you have not been here, I told you this all the time. I'm from the farmer's background, so I like to talk about my farmer's background every now and then. I thought I did. You're not going to go plant wisdom somewhere. When you finish, like, ooh, let me go reap up wisdom. You're not going to watch wisdom sit there like, hey, wisdom is bearing enough. No, wisdom only comes from the Creator. Only God. And Georgia just put that up right there. Wisdom comes from hearing the word of God. That is where your wisdom is. What you see in there, yeah, Sharon fall in love with her bed too. Yes, indeed. You better be falling in love with your bed. If you're not falling in love with your bed, we need to talk. Or you need to talk to somebody. If you don't talk to me, you need to talk to somebody of the reason why you're not falling in love with your bed, because some people just don't like to be in their bed. Yeah, we're not going to talk about those people. No. The next way is, I just want to say that there's no one, I mean, absolutely no one. There's no one anywhere who built, who's trying to build a success story and succeed. If you build a success story, if you create a more success story, because it can't be one, if you're creating more success story, let me tell you something, you cannot do it without God. And you didn't do it without God. It was not done without God. So if you are claiming that you are successful, you achieve this and you achieve that, and you did not include God in there, yeah, then we need to talk. Because who did? Because the only person that allow you to get where you are right now, the only person that gave you the potential to achieve something, the only person that did that is the person that created you. Because the person that created you can say, I know what you can do. I know how far you can go. I know the limits. And that person is God. So let us get this in our head, that the success story that we are trying to build, if we exit God out of it, we're not going to succeed. I just want to drop that in there and let you know that. What about me? Am I the only one that in love with my bed? Georgia, we need to talk about that. We need to have a conversation regarding why you are not in love with your bed. When you go in something, it covers you. Where you say you're going in your bed, you're going on your bed, in your bed, or somehow you're being cushioned up in the bed. We gotta address that. Sister G, we need to address that. Yeah. So Georgia, we're gonna have to send you something. We're gonna have to work on why you're not in love with your bed. Yeah, we gotta work that out. Okay, we gotta work that out somehow. We gotta straighten that out. So listen to me. Without God, we cannot fulfill our purpose. Okay, without God, we cannot fulfill our purpose. We can't achieve anything without God. Absolutely nada, zip, zap, none, 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 no. Without God, we cannot achieve our purpose. Our purpose is out there because why? God set us in place, and whatever we need to accomplish our goals and to reach our purpose and fulfill our purpose, God already lined it up. He already lined it up. It's like, for those of you who in track and field, when you are doing stuff like this, okay, just look at life this way. It's like a relay. So for those of you who are familiar with track and field, it's like a relay. And when it's like a relay, you gotta hand over the button. You gotta hand over the button. And when you hand it over, you say, all right, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the first person start. So God starts you off. And he's like, listen, we gotta get over there. We gotta get to the finishing line. We gotta get to the finishing line. And God is saying, listen, all you gotta do is concentrate. Concentrate on the next person that you're gonna hand over the button to. And that is how life is. We cannot get to the next going over thing, with whatever you call that. You cannot get there until you have God. You cannot get to the next level of success until you have God. You cannot achieve your goals until you have God. God is the base. God is the starting point. God is the starting point. Like Mary Kay says, God first, family second, and career third. There we go. I like that slogan. I like that. Because if you don't put God first, there is no career. Period. Blunt, just like that. There is no career if God is not in the first base. No. I don't care what position you're in. I'm going to say that. It doesn't matter what position you're in. It does not matter your position, high, low, medium, starting. It doesn't matter. If God is not at the base, the creator of us all, if he's not at the base, you not know. Absolutely not. You're not making it. I just want to let you know that you're not going to make it. And you're not making it. So if you believe that you have accomplished something without God, that's an illusion. It's an illusion. It is God. And only God. Period. That part that said, Mary Kay's slogan, God first, then the family, then the career. Because how did you get to the family? How did you get to the career? God first. God is the first base. It's like a relay. See, there goes a relay. God hand over, and when God put over the button in the family hand, the family said, listen, let's create some career. I'm just saying. I like it. Right? No. The next one is, like I said, only God knows her purpose. But God wants to reveal it to us. I want to say this. God is the only one that knows our purpose. And God wants to reveal our purpose to us. God wants to show us our purpose. God wants us to fulfill our purpose. His desire is for us to fulfill our purpose. He's saying for us to operate and come and get him first so he can say, ta-da! You know, when Christmas Day, everybody's sitting there, everybody go to sleep. Santa Claus is coming, all this thing is coming. But when God is saying, and then you get to Christmas, you're like, ooh, ta-da! I wanted this. Your Christmas list. I wanted that. God wants to surprise us. Let me tell you something. God is a surpriser. God is a surpriser. Yes, indeed. God is a surpriser. He likes to surprise us. I want to say, oh my goodness, I didn't know I was getting that. Oh my God. Ooh, we want to be all charged up. When we get that gift, called fulfilling our purpose. We want to be all charged up. Yay! When our children starting to walk and they make the first step, we're like, yay! We all charged up. That is exactly what we need here, to be charged up when we're going after our purpose. God is the only one that knows our purpose. Therefore, we need to go back to God. First base. Those of you who in sports, when we talk about first base, we know exactly what we're talking about. First base. Yes, indeed. Yes, America has a smart lady for sure. Without God, her legacy wouldn't have lived on and on until now. Absolutely. She put God first. And that's the reason why, after so many years, America is still going. I'm just saying, check yourself. Check yourself at the door. Check yourself. Check yourself. Okay? Check. Check mic. After we do all of that, we want to have a strong bond. We absolutely need a spiritual circle. We need a spiritual circle. And that spiritual circle is not about religion, spiritual. We need to get aligned with God in oneness. We need to align ourselves with God. If God says so, it is so. We do not debate with God. When God says you are charged up, that's it. When God says, hey, you need a little bit of more charge, you only got 20%, plug in your phone, charge up. We want to be charged up. When we are going to charge up, we want to go into the point where we're seeking such strength from God. Yes, when we seek such strength, we need a spiritual strength, because that spiritual strength is saying that we're happening back with the Creator. If you don't have that spiritual, listen, that spiritual strength is like plugging in your charger. Get your charger. And that charger saying, ding, 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 ding. Right? Listen, when God can provide spiritual strength, and when we accept the fact that we get spiritual strength, we got to accept the fact that God turned 5 loaves and 2 fish and feed a whole nation, honey. He can do a miracle or two. Listen, expect a miracle every day. So I leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with that expect a miracle every day. I met the man who performed miracle. Yes, indeed. He turned water into wine. And he turned two pieces, 5 loaves and 2 pieces of fish, honey. And guess what? He fed a whole nation. So I like him. So with that said, go on over there. Go charge up your life card. And let's go in. Charge up your life card. Listen to me. Audience, if you are tuning in for the first time and you did not write anything down, it's okay. Take some screenshot, because we've got great note takers here. They write a note that when you come back, you can read, learn, and grow. So screenshot if you have to, because I spotlighted those notes. And so we move forward knowing that, I am fully charged. Yes, indeed. I am fully charged. When we are fully charged, you see, you will not run out of, I don't have no charge. No, be fully charged. Get your life card and charge it up. And I ask you the question, is your card charged? So I see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. As what? We keep on charging up. Bye.